African folk tale, The Price of a Sacred Bond. A breathtaking African savannah at sunrise, showing the kingdom of Izuako with traditional Igbo architecture in the background. The landscape is vast with rolling hills, baobab trees dotting the horizon, and fields of golden grass swaying in the morning breeze. Traditional huts with thatched roofs and intricate mud patterns are nestled in clusters. Villagers dressed in vibrant ankara fabric walk along the paths, carrying baskets of goods on their heads. The soft light of dawn bathes the scene in warm golden tones, capturing the beauty and peace of the kingdom. Nnedi and Adanna under the Iroko tree. Two young Igbo women, Nnedi and Adanna, stand beneath a massive Iroko tree, its ancient branches spreading out wide. Nnedi wears traditional bridal attire with coral beads adorning her neck and wrists, and a bright yellow and red wrapper tied around her waist. Adanna is dressed in a simpler, elegant ankara dress with matching headgear, reflecting her royal status but not as elaborate as Nnedi's. The sunlight filters through the leaves, casting soft shadows on their faces as they hold hands and share a secret, loving gaze. The setting is serene, with the lush green landscape of the African wilderness surrounding them. The day of the wedding, the kingdom gathers. A grand traditional Igbo wedding scene set in the royal palace courtyard of Izuako. The palace is made of intricately designed mud walls, decorated with ancestral carvings, and the courtyard is filled with vibrant colors. Nnedi stands at the center in her full bridal attire, her wrapper made of rich, colorful fabric, her head adorned with coral beads and gold jewelry. The crowd is made up of villagers dressed in bright, patterned traditional outfits, with some wearing Izuako traditional embroidered shirts. Drummers are seen in the background, playing large, skin-covered drums, and women ululating. The atmosphere is both joyous and tense, as clouds gather on the horizon, signaling the brewing storm. The sacred bond occurs, the storm. A powerful storm breaks out over the wedding ceremony, with dark swirling clouds filling the sky. The earth shakes, and lightning splits the sky as the winds whip through the crowd. Nnedi, in her coral-beaded bridal attire, stands frozen with fear as the village elders look up toward the heavens, their ceremonial staffs in hand. Emeka, the warrior prince, is dressed in a regal Igbo, a long flowing robe and a red cap, his expression stoic but concerned. The crowd is in disarray, their vibrant clothes and beaded ornaments flying in the storm. The ancient Iroko tree looms in the background, its branches swaying violently, as the voice of the gods thunders across the scene. Adanna running to Nnedi at the ceremony. Adanna rushes through the chaotic wedding scene, pushing through the crowd to reach Nnedi. She is dressed in a deep blue ankara dress with a geli traditional head wrap, her face determined and filled with love. Nnedi, in her bridal attire of coral beads and a gold wrapper, looks at Adanna with tear-filled eyes. The storm rages around them, with lightning flashing and wind tearing through the decorations. Villagers around them are in shock, and the elders, in traditional Izuako, raise their arms to the sky, pleading with the gods. The scene is dramatic, with swirling clouds and the sacred Iroko tree shaking in the background. The wrath of the gods, the lightning strike. A dramatic scene of a lightning bolt striking the ground between Nnedi and Adanna, separating them as the gods show their displeasure. The earth is cracked where the lightning hit, and sparks fly around the two women. Nnedi, in her coral-beaded bridal attire, falls back in shock, while Adanna reaches out toward her, her royal blue ankara dress billowing in the wind. The storm above is fierce, with dark clouds churning and thunder rumbling across the sky. The great Iroko tree in the background bends under the force of the winds, and the villagers scatter, their bright clothing contrasting with the dark, chaotic environment. Nnedi and Adanna in the wilderness. Nnedi and Adanna flee through the dense African wilderness, their figures barely visible through the thick fog and towering trees. Nnedi wears a simple wrapper now, her once grand bridal attire discarded, and Adanna walks beside her in a similarly modest outfit. The forest is lush and overgrown, with massive baobab trees and vines hanging from the branches. The moonlight filters through the canopy, casting an eerie glow on the path ahead. Their expressions are a mixture of fear, determination, and love, as they leave behind the kingdom and its traditions for the uncertainty of the wilderness. The final reflection, Nnedi's kingdom in ruins. A haunting image of the once grand kingdom of Izuako now in ruins. The palace walls, once adorned with intricate carvings, are cracked and crumbling. The fields surrounding the village are dry and barren, with crops withered under the dark sky. The sacred Iroko tree stands alone, its branches bare, as if mourning the lost peace. In the distance, the villagers walk with their heads down, dressed in tattered traditional clothes, carrying the weight of the curse that has befallen them. The sky is overcast, and a faint, ghostly wind sweeps through the desolate landscape, carrying with it the echoes of what was lost. Kindly the folktales with your family and friends. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos.